All right, so today's class will be silence. Right. No, so welcome to everybody to Taro Academy. My name is Jonathan Maldonado. I've been teaching here for a little over a year now. We'd like to go around the room and introduce yourselves, tell us how long you've been studying the tarot or why you're here, and we'll start with you.
All right. Hi, I'm Jay.
Hey, Jay.
Man, how long I've been studying? I mean, on and off since like high school.
Oh, okay.
Like very on and off, but I would say consistently this past year.
Good.
So. But yeah.
Excellent.
That's about it.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, I'm James, and
Hi, James.
I've been interested in tarot for a while, but I haven't really been doing it consistently since I want to say since a year now, since you started doing your classes.
Okay.
It's been very eye-opening, and I can't wait to learn more.
Like third eye opening, or go ahead.
Say more like the fourth eye.
All right. Okay. We'll see. All right.
I'm Z. Nice to meet everybody.
Hi,
I've
D.
been doing like oracle and angel cards. Very much into this whole thing. I just wanted to go deeper. I've been putting it on the side, and it's like a secret language in a way. And I've been saying, no, I can't do this. No, because I do all the other cards. But then I'm like, oh, there's so much to it, you know. But once you get it, you get it.
Yeah.
So thank you for having this.
All right. No problem.
Hi, I'm Ava.
Hey, bud.
Hey,
It's more for curiosity
Okay.
than anything, but then I feel like it's a hidden message from like, I'm not gonna say the underworld, but like the spiritual world.
Okay.
I don't believe in it so much, but it's just a curiosity than anything.
All right. Great.
And I want to know more.
Excellent.
Hi, my name is Jeanette.
Hi, Jeanette.
I'm still kind of new to all of this as well. I'm
Okay.
more open to, I guess, I don't know what I was gonna say, but just getting in depth with my spiritual side and just knowing more about how to read the cards.
Nice. Great. Okay.
Hey, I'm Ben.
Hey, Ben.
I don't have a ton of personal experience with tarot, but I grew up with my family all doing it, and now attended a number of these classes.
All right. Welcome, man.
Hey guys, my name's Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
This is something I always wanted to do. Always had a deep interest in joining the group with Jonathan 4 years ago or something like that, and probably been taking it pretty seriously, I guess, for the past year as well with Jonathan.
Great.
Thanks so much for being here.
No problem.
I'm Deja.
Hey, Deja.
I've been studying tarot for a few years now, and I've always been drawn to it. And I just like to learn more about the symbolism behind everything, aside from just reading intuitively.
Excellent.
Hi, my name's Eric. I'm
Hi,
new to this
Eric.
As well. Hi. I'm new to this as well. I haven't been here since February, and I had this hit just to stop by this afternoon, and I did, and now I'm here, so I'm really happy to be here. It's good to see some familiar faces.
All right. Great.
And I'm just trying to learn more, curious about everything spiritual.
All right.
Hi, I'm Alex.
Hi, Alex.
I've been kind of studying for about 2 years, but not very diligently, but just trying to get to learn more. I feel like after I come to a class, I'm more inclined to actually sit with the cards more when I get home for the next week or so, or a few weeks until the next class. So it's nice that these are every few weeks just to hold you accountable and bring you back to the studies.
Very good. All right. Good. Okay. Great. So let's jump right into it. We're still in Gemini season. So last time we went over 2 cards of Gemini. Does anyone remember what planet rules Gemini? Little test. Okay, all right, nice job. Wow, someone's paying attention. So the cards will go, today is all about swords, that's the theme. So the 8, 9, 10, and Knight of Swords. These are other cards, minor cards, that connect to the zodiac sign Gemini. So what do we see here that screams Gemini energy or Mercury in any of these cards? And there's only 2 wrong answers, so make sure we get the right ones.
Well, swords usually make me think of communication, which is also into Mercury, communication.
How is swords communication? Isn't a sword to like
So,
cut
like,
stuff?
air signs.
Okay.
So Gemini's an air sign.
Very good. Anyone else?
Color red.
Color red? How so?
Just in every card.
It connects. What do you see when you think of red? What is it that connects to Gemini?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Okay. What else do we see? What else is like striking? Go ahead.
Everybody's talking about how it's connecting people or like giving like or like having connection, but I don't see connection. I see something different.
What do you see?
I see suffering. Like, sorry for excuse me for a second. Like the first one, it shows a person tied up, and then there's a lot of red. Either the mountains they're standing on, or like the land is red, and the water is like blue. But then the second one, the person either wake up from a bad dream,
Mm-hmm.
or something like like he got that trauma. Same with the third and the fourth. It's more like suffering than anything, or like being stabbed in the back,
Literally, right?
literally. So it's more not what everybody says, but it's different.
But it's so okay. Good. Very. I like that. So think about. So Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Mercury is ruled by like communication, intellect. Swords, like you said before, is like intellect, thinking. So sometimes, right? Or I don't know about you, but our thoughts is the thing. You're letting your mind run wild and
That can be something
overpower
else.
yourself, right? It could be what?
Something that air signs tend to do a lot too.
Correct. Overthinking. We're in the air a lot. We're in the clouds, right? But if you look, the interesting thing about it is her blanket. If you actually zoom in on her blanket, all the signs of the zodiac are there, and like it looks like roses or snails. So like she's like the blanket of the zodiac signs are laying across her, almost like comforting her, right? So it's understanding that like overthinking is a problem that causes sorrow. Like the mind, the ego, is what causes sorrow. So it's understanding to get beyond that part.
What on her bed? It looks like there's like a depiction of 2 figures, like to the left a little bit, right? Yeah, you see that? It's like a depiction of 2 figures doing something.
Yeah, it looks like someone like might be sitting down, or
I never.
looks like it could be a knight or something. Yeah, these cards are great because if you really zoom in, there's a lot of hidden symbolism. With how his hand is, how her foot, one foot's on water, one foot's on, it could be blood or land or something, right? Go ahead.
The second card in that picture you were talking about, almost like the first thing that popped in was like submission, like someone's like won. Like, I don't know, like it looks like a battle. Like the person's like
Right here, this one?
No, the
This
second
one?
one.
Really?
Right in the like red square.
Oh, in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like maybe fencing, like
Yeah,
he's
like
like
fencing.
leaning forward.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I've always known Gemini as twins,
Yes.
right? So how come I'm not seeing? I'm sorry. Like coming from from a newbie point of view, I don't see any twins. Is there a strong
So
correlation?
these cards represent the different degrees within Gemini, meaning every sign there's different. That's like 10 degrees, 20, then 30, and then it moves to another zodiac sign. So these cards actually connect to different planetary energies that affect Gemini within those dates. So that's why the minor cards are more like precise with different astrological aspects than rather like the major cards is like this is Gemini, the twins, because you see the lovers, right? You see the 2, so that's like the core energy or depiction of the zodiac sign, and these are more like the minor angles within the sky when we're going transitioning to the next sign.
I see.
Yeah, so
Got it.
it's different degrees. Every 10 degrees, there's a new planet, and then after the 30 degrees point, you're moving into the next zodiac sign. So another 10, 20, 30, and in that sign, there's another planet within it. It's all in there. It's just get a telescope out, get an app, and you could see, you know, all these different astrological aspects live within astronomy. What else do we see that shows or doesn't show Gemini or Mercury?
Just some type of whole conquer feeling. You know, like they're since they're submissive, like they've been conquered. You know, like the first one's tied up, she's been conquered by some evil or whatever manipulation or whatever, and then the other one's conquered in her head. She's at war with something. She's not at peace. She's being as a conflict and being conquered. This one was dead with the swords, total conquered. They conquered him. They stabbed him in the back.
Okay.
And this guy riding out on his horse, he's conquering. He's like, go for it. You know, that's the energy that I sense from it.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of Mars energy here. Like, you know, because Mars is the god of war, and so there's a lot of red. Red usually connects to like Mars energy. Go ahead.
These cards kind of tell a story. So like with Gemini and like being air, and there's like two, it could be like the battle that one has within the self of like the two parts, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And like the first one can be, you know, this person's like blinded and like surrounded by their thoughts, and it's like encompassing, and this person feels stuck. And then the second one, you see like that little battle going on, and it almost looks like this person's like a lot's going on in their head, like they're just at war, like you had said before. And then this could be like the death, like the ego death, like this person's like dead. And then this person now with new knowledge is like racing forward.
Yeah.
That's the story that I get from all the cards.
That's great.
Lined up.
Yeah, like this is like, you could tell, this is like outside, right? So this is like external. Like there could be physical swords around you outside, but the fact that it's black, like that represents like the void, like when you're meditating, right? That black space of nothingness. So basically, they're in the head. This is like internal conflict. Looks like external, and then this is external. But this looks like now you're conquering it. Now you're a knight of swords. So that's like you've kind of mastered all your limiting beliefs and poor behaviors with thinking patterns or reactions to people's thinking patterns or behaviors and stuff. So that's what, you know, the knight is someone that's what? Valiant. They're not afraid to protect the weak, right?
I don't know, the person in that third card, they don't look ready to protect anybody.
But it's also a 10, so it's like the end of a cycle.
Yes, thank you.
The end of not protecting, you know?
Yeah.
It's like the final stage before you get to that point.
Yep, definitely. Yeah.
So if they're both external aspects, like the 1 and 3 part, how, like, is the 10 more dramatic necessarily?
I mean, what do you guys think? If you have 10 swords in your back, is that more dramatic?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is because this is like there's an internal conflict. Everything is always still internal conflicts. You're perceiving it as external stuff. It's just how you perceive, you know, the situation externally. It depends on what's going on internally, what inputs you've been putting into your mind. Or I can't do this, or I'm not good enough, or I'm not enough. If that's what you've been telling yourself your whole life, then yeah, all these external conflicts are even harder.
That's when we need to shield our thoughts.
Yeah, you got to win the battle from within first to affect change externally.
I also see that in the ones where they can't see, there's multiple thoughts going on. And when he actually takes a hold of his thought, there's only one thought and his eyes are open and he's actually flourishing as opposed to suffering and not seeing.
You're saying right here, right?
Yeah. And then all the other ones, when you have multiple thoughts going on in your head, you're not really seeing anything. You're suffering and you're lost in it.
Yeah, so it's like you can't fight a battle with 10 swords, right?
No.
You can't fight you could fight with 2 swords, right? But if you have one sword, and if you're especially riding a horse, it's a lot easier, right? So it's, you understand that? Like, think about now, this is all, it's symbolic. These are metaphors. The horse is like your emotions. If you master your emotions and your thoughts, you could have that sword. You could charge whatever is in your way in life, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually.
Horses also mean freedom.
Yeah. Very good.
So it's like all this turmoil leading up to that.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. All right, let's move on. Unless there's any other questions or statements. Yes. One second.
That's okay. You can do it. It's okay.
Go ahead.
Has anybody ever noticed it's more medieval? Like the pictures? Like of the tarot cards are more medieval than modern? Like how it's coming from medieval times and how it was more intense back then than it is now. And everybody's like trying to go back in the past to see like conquering, but even like their clothing, the death, the swords. We don't use swords now to kill each other. Or we don't, it's more turmoil, yes, I understand, like the second picture.
Yep.
It's like thinking and like overly thinking. But even when it comes to the swords, it feels like medieval times.
No, we're good. Okay, so the
If that makes sense. But.
No, you're making sense because it's a good observation because like, it's there's not someone wearing like Timberland boots, right? So we could tell that like where it's at, right? But so the artist, right, or the creator, Rider-Waite Smith, it was back in like the early 1900s, right? So he was taking from that time, so leading up to it. But further slides out, there actually are still knights.
Yeah.
They're still knights, and they still have swords. They not necessarily use their swords for battle, right? Because now we have, rifles, assault rifles, and handguns and stuff like that. But knightly virtues and knights are still around, and they're still doing similar duties, but with more modern tools of equipment. But very good observation. As we progress, there'll be other decks where I'll show you a little more modern, more maybe abstract, but there's still a lot of deep symbolism packed in here because back in these times, not everybody could read. So like the symbols is how people learned. They would put on plays and stuff, and because most people couldn't read or most people couldn't afford books. That's like a modern thing that we could afford books now is something that past 100 years, maybe people were starting to get to it. Now past 50 years, everybody has a book collection or vinyl collection, right? Or starting again. So it's understanding too the time too as well and how people communicated. But our subconscious always and always will still communicates with pictures. All right, and you have something too?
Yeah, just a comment. So in the middle one, the 9, you can see it's all black. You mentioned the void, inner thoughts, but you can see in 10 that it's kind of subsiding, like it's only partially black.
Yeah.
So like what I had mentioned before with like death, it's kind of like overcoming the thoughts, which is kind of what we all been saying. Just like kind of bringing it with what you had said.
Yeah, as I like to always say this, like think about your mind as a dog or a pet. Has anyone ever had a pet here before? Yes, you have? So like, did you have to train that pet? Right, when it's a puppy, do you have to train it, or is it just automatically it listens to commands, it does everything? You might have to train it. So think of your mind as like your pet. You have to like train your mind when to sit, when to stay, when to roll over, so it doesn't pee everywhere, right? It doesn't eat the couch, because your true self is that inner part of you, and the mind is more of like your pet or that thing that's not you, but it's the thing that you have control over. So a lot of this is just helping you to understand that better. So you're not really your thoughts, or you're not your mind. All right, so a little recap of Gemini. So we know it's the date range is May 21st to June 20th. It's a air sign. It's a mutable air sign. Does anybody remember what the different modalities of signs mean? Like what does mutable mean? Has anyone ever heard of that before? Yeah, so there's 3 modalities. There's cardinal signs, those like signs that start the seasons. Okay, like Aries starts the spring, Cancer starts the summertime. Then you have fixed signs. Aquarius, a fixed sign. You have Leo, Taurus, and what's the next one? What's the fourth one? Scorpio. Scorpio, and then you have the mutable signs that are like in between the next season. So they could be mutable. They don't always, they could be fiery, they could be watery, they're adaptable. So known as the twins, Gemini represents duality, adaptability, and a quicksilver mind. They are natural communicators, thinkers, and social butterflies, often juggling multiple interests at once. So a lot of air signs we have the ability to juggle multiple things, right? A lot of things. It's just we're always in that realm. Opposed to signs that are like an earth sign is more like solid, like a Virgo, or Taurus is more like down here, down to earth. But we all have different makeups within our natal chart and stuff. Any questions on Gemini? Nine of Swords, some keywords are despair, shadow work, right? Inner torment, karmic reckoning. Ooh, what does that mean? What's karmic reckoning? What does that mean to anyone? Karmic reckoning. What?
Like karmic lessons, paying off karmic debts. So like any type of karma you have to work through, which is kind of like shadow work in a way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, very good. Key phrase, the night reveals what the soul must heal. Think about that. I keep thinking of the song now. Work it out. So, like, and think, how does the night reveal what the soul must heal? Who knows?
Reveal what the soul must
Because in order to truly figure out what you need to fix everything, you have to kind of be within darkness, kind of falling into the explanation of the next one, where it's only in total collapse rebirth can begin.
Mm-hmm.
But in order to really figure out like your demons or whatever, you gotta look within the void of yourself.
Okay, so let's go more simplistic. The night reveals what the soul. Think about the night. What happens at night?
Sleep.
You sleep. What else?
Your dreams. Yeah,
There we go.
something
Dreams.
else is showing you.
That is nice.
Dreams have always been like ways for like prophetic messages from like angels, from divine, from your subconscious mind. So that's what they mean, like at night, because at night usually we sleep, unless you work the graveyard shift. Right? Think about it.
Work it.
Work it out.
Also,
Go ahead.
weirdly enough, like the image of like a baby popped in my head. Like they are born in like the womb and it's like really dark in there, and they grow in the dark.
Okay.
New life. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. And think about that. As how does a seed germinate, right? Where does it germinate? You know, so very good. Ten of Swords. So some keywords are ruin, surrender, finality, and transformation through loss. So imagine that. Think about that. Transformation through loss. Sometimes when we lose something, or someone, or a job, or
You evolve in a sense.
but not everyone evolves. Sometimes it's like the worst thing, right? Your anxiety goes up, you get depressed. What am I gonna do? Like, how am I gonna handle this? This is when like spirituality and like inner work, if you do it, helps you to weather those storms.
Yeah.
Because it's like your mind's not gonna race. Once you let the mind race, instead of just meditating and thinking positively, that's when it's like it goes downhill.
Yeah.
It's harder to really think about and let intuition guide you on the next step.
100%.
So a key phrase is, only in total collapse can rebirth begin.
That's crazy. Can I actually like share some that I feel compelled to share? Not to, super talk so much, but so there's this one customer that been like following me for years, right, through my like CBD like company too, and she was for years, like 7 years. So she comes today and she was a mess. Like she was shaking. She was just like, to make a super long thing short, her son, he like died, and she was like mourning for like 3 years, just like not like leaving her like house, and she wanted to just like be here so bad, and she said today is like this, basically like the like birth of her new like life, and she finally just like jumped out of bed, and she was just like put on like makeup, and she was like I'm here, and she was just like really like very like anxious, but it's I had to like share that because that's what that card kind of like represents. Is she's been in like the darkness for like so long,
Yeah.
and she was just like mourning for way too long. You know what I mean? And now she's like finally just like, okay, like time for me to live now. You know?
It's tough. It's not easy.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not easy losing someone or a loved one. It's not easy losing anything in life. We don't want to lose. Because the problem is because we're attached.
Exactly.
I know it's easy. It's easier said than done, you know. But the true spiritual path is no attachments. When you have no attachments, it's
and just like realizing that like people could like come and go, you know, like, constantly, so you can't.
They will actually.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
They always come
We're
and
all
go.
not getting out of here live.
Yeah.
No, right.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose
We're all in a
everything.
dying
Yeah.
state, right?
You only lose the corruptible body, but you have an incorruptible body, and that's your soul.
Right.
If you believe it, obviously. But so to understand, Eight of Swords, what it connects to is it's Jupiter in Gemini, and that's what this energy is. This is Jupiter in Gemini. So, but what's Jupiter? You know, expansiveness. Jupiter is like transformation, but sometimes it's too much abundance. It's a big planet. It's a lot. It's considered like when it's in Sagittarius, it rules Sagittarius. It's like the guru, right? So like Jupiter is about expansiveness and big thinking and abundance. So sometimes if you have that energy within Gemini, with air sign, it could be too crazy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it says it's in overthinking and analysis by paralysis. That's why sometimes we overthink stuff, we overcomplicate things, and it's really not, it's meant to be simple.
Right.
I've heard someone call it an analysis paralysis. It's like when you got so many options in front
You
of
just
you.
freeze up, right?
Yeah,
You just like, okay, what's better? What's better?
what tarot card does that connect to? Let's see if everybody knows. What tarot card did that connect to?
Too many options. You think?
Yeah, remember? Seven of Cups. Remember that? We have in the clouds, all the different options.
A cup card.
So to the Nine of Swords, it's Mars in Gemini. Okay? So that Mars energy is all about like willpower, right? Mars is like the god of war. So that energy is, it's foundation, reason, formation, but it's war arising from division. Okay? Then the Ten of Swords is when the sun is in Gemini. That's where you kind of see the yellow here a little bit. It's a little hint to it. And that says it is results in reason and formation with ugly separation. So it says caught conniving. Like you were caught like doing something wrong, you know, and it could have been your old thoughts that caused you to do these things. And like you said, 10 is the end of a cycle, right? So that cycle ended with you getting 10 swords in the back,
Wow.
right? Or sometimes it had to kill the old self.
Right.
Because once again, only in total collapse can rebirth begin.
Right.
All right?
He's totally collapsed. Obviously.
Yeah, he's done.
He's
He's done. All right, so now let's go to the Knight of Swords. So some key words for the Knight of Swords is swift action. And you could tell he has one sword, so he's not confounded by 7 swords or 8 swords or 10 swords. Mental clarity. So when you're a knight, in order to be a knight, you have to have mental clarity. You just don't become a knight overnight like that. It takes hard work and dedication. Okay, mission. So you're on a mission, right? A knight's usually on a mission, and also piercing truth. So think about that sword. You know, is meant to cut stuff, or it's like merely your sword of discernment to like discern whether or what thoughts to focus on, or what stuff to act on or not act on. Key phrase is the warrior of intellect charges forward to break illusion. Imagine that. So
That's powerful.
the warrior of intellect charges forward to break illusion.
Wow.
How many of you are stuck in illusion right now? Right?
All of us do.
We don't know. We wouldn't, right? You wouldn't know. But when you're like focused, when you have clarity, when you have a mission,
Right. It just
when you
comes together.
when you know what your purpose is in life, because we all have purposes, we all have gifts.
Right.
But do you know where most of the gifts are in the world? Anyone know?
In the graveyard.
Very good. In the graveyard, because most people die with them. Most people, their gifts don't get flourished. They do nothing with them. They wake up, go to work. That's it. Watch Netflix, eat Cheetos, and that's it. And hey, and if you're lucky, I know they are, right? Very healthy for you.
Flaming hot is better.
All right, so let's analyze these cards. So these are 3 different versions. I know they are still a little, I guess it could be like look medievalish, right? Because what knight wears this outfit anymore, right? Nearly none. Or what knight really rides horses anymore? None. But as I said before,
It's symbolic.
it's symbolic, and knighthood still exists. There's different orders, military orders. There's different, some knights, like the Knights Templar, were used to guard pilgrims, and there's still pilgrimages throughout the world. People go to the Camino Santiago in Spain, they go to the one in Rome, they go to Jerusalem, and there's still actual operative Templars protecting people on the pilgrim routes.
Yeah. With swords, right?
Yeah.
I figured they would use like guns now.
And I wanted to show you guys today.
Hey.
This is my Knights Templar sword. So knights still exists. It takes a long time to get to it, but this is a sword used for ceremonies, right? And we wear different, now it's like a suit, and we have a regalia, right, with medals and jewels and stuff. But it's ceremonial, and being a knight is about having discipline, right? Pursuing virtuous life, helping and defending people, aiding people that are sick, giving your life, right, for someone less fortunate. Even when you don't have it, still helping others. So they still exist. And what do we see within these cards? Any differences, similarities?
Well, there's all horses with a man on it with a sword. That's similar.
Very good.
Differences.
All long. Oh, the difference? I was saying like all long swords. They're not short daggers. They're long swords.
They're all long swords.
Okay, long swords, very good. What else?
You got roses or flowers or something on the card all the way to the right.
Okay. These two look like they're charging. He looks like he's just
hanging out.
Yeah, he's just hanging out.
He's ready for his next position.
Both, you can see their face here. He's ready. He's in battle. He has his mask down. Yeah, he's masked up, right?
The 2 have birds in the top right.
Okay.
Oh, look at that.
All right.
Oh.
Very good. See? What else? What else do we see?
What does Cavalier Dupree mean in the...
Knight of Swords.
What is it?
Right.
Yeah, so that's French,
Okay.
Chevalier.
Oh,
So
I wasn't even close.
yeah, it's obviously you pronounce it differently, but it's interesting. Rene Perez, he's actually taught here before. Like in Spanish, is caballo is horse, caballero is a knight.
Ah.
But the word that's in there is cabala is in there, caballero. So it's like a knight of knowledge. Knights today are knights of truth, knowledge. We seek knowledge, we guard knowledge. We consistently discipline ourselves to research it, to meditate, to purify ourselves on a daily basis. Anything else stick out?
There's a tree, even though
Right here?
the Rider Waite one that's not present, but there is like a little bit of foliage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they all have some form of plants in there.
Yeah.
But that one is the most pronounced.
Very good.
I wonder what the Thoth-deck version of this looks like.
We shall see. I don't think I posted it, but let's pull some cards. But before, I wanted to show different variations. These are more modern variations of the deck.
That middle one looks crazy.
Yeah, I wanted to show this one because so you could really see what the despair and cruelty, like what Mars energy in Gemini, like could feel like. So this is almost worse than the Ten of Swords.
Yeah. She's getting hit. with
It's like
everything.
going through each one of her. I don't know, but it's like one of the focal points of the body.
Right, the heart, the feet.
Yeah, the heart, the feet, the root, the third eye, the crown.
Yeah. Knight of Swords doesn't look. Eight of Swords doesn't look that bad. But you see Gemini right here, the two right here.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, and they're different swords too. They're longer. Opposed to these are a little shorter. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. And then the Ten of Swords, I like this one better than the other one.
It just says run.
That's almost like the tree of life.
No, it says ruin.
Oh, ruin?
Yeah, ruin.
I thought it said run.
But yeah, I guess if you know ruin, yeah, you probably would run, or if you can run, you know.
You pull this card, run.
It looks like the tree of life, right?
Oh, right here.
Yeah, set up like it. Sort of.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, you're right. All right, so now comes the time when we have someone sit in the hot seat, and we'll do a reading. So for time constraints, we're going to probably limit it to like 2 readings tonight. If we have enough time, we'll do a 3rd reading. So meaning anyone could come up, and we'll do a group reading. So we'll pick people to do, you know, past, present, future, or if it's 4 cards, 2 cards, 1, whatever the person decides. So would anyone like to come up and sit in the hot seat and get a reading?
I'll sit.
Yeah? All right. Okay, come right up. All right, so think of like a question or something maybe you need some guidance on. And meditate with it for a while. When you're ready, let me know. All right. So would you like 3 cards, or 4?
Whatever.
No, well, it's your life, so is it? That's.
Go for it.
All right, there we go. All right, so do we have some volunteers? Does anybody want to try the whole thing? Does anybody want to do 2 cards, 1 card, no cards?
No one's being voluntold today.
I was gonna say.
Get out of it.
I don't want to kill the tree.
We'll try something new. I want you to pick 4 people, okay? I'll let you pick people. So.
Okay.
Will you put your name in the basket?
Hold a little.
All right, cut the deck, please.
Put your name in the basket in the beginning of the cut.
Yeah, and so like all your manifestations.
Blind
writing it
check.
down.
Or we could do the first 4 people that signed the book too, as well. It's another one.
Alright, so
You make it easier, no pressure. Less pressure on you.
Yeah, I was just gonna do like all 4.
Dan,
Okay.
Jeanette, Ava, and Dee.
All right.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, so
Outside of our comfort zone.
yeah.
There you go.
Okay, card number 1. Okay, card number 2. All right, he's going quick. He's going quick. Okay. Number 3. Okay, so let's see. The first card we have, Knight of Pentacles.
Hey.
Okay.
You on TikTok right now? Live?
Yes, we're live right now. Yep. All right, next card we have the King of Cups.
Mm.
Okay, third card is the Hermit. You can see it? Okay, good. And the fourth card. Ooh, my favorite. The Eight of Wands. Okay, so come right up. Who is the first card? Ben.
Use your intuition. That's just.
Yeah.
There's no wrong, you know.
Yeah, no.
Whatever comes to you, the first thing that comes to you, direct it to him.
It's just my life, no pressure.
So is it being broken up into? It's not past, present, future. It's
Like season.
Yeah, it's like when it's four cards, I like to think of like seasons, chapters, right?
gonna be 100% honest. Not not fully connecting. It's never done it before, so
It's all right. So okay, so now let's look at it together. So we see a knight, right?
Mhm.
What's a knight? Someone, but this knight compared to the one we see in the past, he's not really let's look, he's going anywhere. It's a Knight of Pentacles. So Pentacles is like represents the earth element, so like more grounded, opposed to like the air one. He was like charging with a sword. So like kind of like look at it as like the picture, taking the colors and the image here, and kind of use it as a way to connect to your intuition.
okay. Nah, I'm gonna be honest. It's just not coming to me.
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
Like I guess if he's more like stable and solid in place, it could have represented a point in your life where you felt more secure.
That's good.
Yeah, no, that's
That's good. No, perfect. Perfect. No, don't be sorry. That's great. All right. Next card. Of course. Yeah.
What card is that?
King of Cups.
King of Cups.
Yep.
I don't want to say that you're. I don't know. Can't answer the question, but like, if it's something where you're. The card to me looked like you're, I guess, stagnant or or that you're trying to balance.
What is the last one again? Don't mind me, I'm dropping.
No, it's okay.
It's good. Knight of Pentacles.
Oh, no, the last one.
Oh, over here.
Yeah.
Eight of Wands.
Oh, Eight of Wands.
Yeah,
Wands. Okay. I'm like trying to correlate the picture. I'm like, maybe she's having the same issue.
What did? Because I wasn't.
That's
paying
fine.
attention. With the first card, what was the first card that you was?
Think of the first card as like connecting to like the earth element. There's a pentacle there, so meaning grounded in his finances or grounded within the material realm. He's a knight, but he's not really going anywhere. But he's
Taking the lead.
Okay.
he's like solid within the earthly items and stuff.
Okay, so, I mean, to me, I could be wrong, but wouldn't the second card be more of like you're balancing? I don't know the two things. I'm
So
so
cups
sorry.
represent.
Yeah, someone help. What does cups connect to?
So cups is water, right?
But what else?
Your like emotions.
Yes. But he's a king of cups.
Right.
So he's a king of,
You master your emotions.
Okay.
or mastering them. What else? Anything else you see?
Always an ing.
Can that also relate to like a man, like in this world,
What
like having men on the cards, like the knight is a man, the king is a man. and
I mean,
something
yeah, it's
relating to
it could be like, think of it as like divine masculine, not as much as a man, but like divine masculine. We all have male and female within us because that's how you were created, right? So it just the a male might mean more like an external thing, and the female, if you see in a card, might be more of like an internal thing, like subconscious, conscious mind. Anything else you see?
Not really. I'm being honest, not really.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Thank you. Nice job.
Oh. Well, you got the hermit. From what I know about the hermit, is a creature of habit. He doesn't change much, and he still likes to stay the same. And I'm not gonna say because he's an old guy and he just likes the same way, but he still tries to find what he's looking for, but he's still the same person and he doesn't change. But I
Okay.
think he might, but I'm not sure.
Okay. Very good.
Thank you. That's it.
Oh, I don't have to stand, so I can see it from here.
Okay.
So like my whole feeling, because like when I read, I like to simplify and get like that, I guess simplify it. So I'm feeling like there's this whole sense of power and man sense, masculine sense behind the power with your solitude. And the hermit is going inward and likes to be away from everybody and have his own space. So you're very contemplative with the solitude, and that's fine. That you have, I guess, power in that too. And the wands is like magical. So I'm feeling like there's a magic behind that, and it gives you time to probably your soul to retransform. With solitude, you are able to accomplish many different things inwardly versus outwardly.
Very good.
Thank you.
All right, so I'll take a stab at it. So Knight of Pentacles. So if it's like 4 chapters or 4 seasons, in this first season, you're like focused. You have your armor, meaning you have your items that you've gained in the past lives or past experiences that are protecting you, and you're focused. You have 1 pentacle, all right, and you're on the horse. So you basically mastered enough items to get to this point. The next step shows you're mastering or mastered your emotions, right? But also remember, cups, emotions also waters creativity too as well. So now you're a king of cup, but you're a king of being able to like create stuff. Meaning, is it new experiences? Maybe, right? Maybe creating new relationships, right? Maybe friends, family. The Hermit. This is a card that it's always hard because a lot of people, we think of a hermit, we think of what? Someone like a hermit crab, right? It's always like stuck inside, or they don't want to be around people, right? But few actually get it because this hermit is actually outside. He's holding a wand. He's on the top of a mountain with a lantern. So what this hermit is doing is he's not doing what we normally think a hermit's doing. He's shining the way. He's shining the way for people to climb the holy mountain, to be disciplined, to go within. But the hermit comes from hermetics. These are people that were studying hermetics in caves. So these were like occult wizards, you'd say, or people that wanted to go away or go within to learn all this stuff, right? But then the key trick of the hermit, and that connects to the energy of Virgo, is you have to be on solid ground and you have to go within and master a lot of items to be able to shine the way for others to come, right? And then the Eight of Wands is swiftness. So in that last chapter, it's all about using everything from the first 3 chapters, but swiftly attacking it, meaning the Wands is your willpower. So you built everything up, you built, friendship up, you're using your creativity, you've built up enough knowledge to help others because you're learning, but then it's all about now reciprocating and teaching and helping others to get on the path, right? A path of freedom, path to understand and go within. And then the last chapter is just swiftness. Now you're just using that willpower and just balancing it. 8, infinity, it keeps going, right? And that's 8 is the infinity, that's the power above the magician and above the strength card. All right?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
No problem.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Okay, anybody else want to come up, get a reading?
Why do you go? Last time you wanted to go, James.
Oh, good memory. Yes, okay.
Yeah.
All right, Mike, I'll let you pick who's going to come up. It's like like automatic. She's like.
Should I just go down to the next 4 lines? Okay.
No, you get to pick. So use your yeah, you're mine. I'm not involved in this, so I'm not, I don't want to be the bad guy this time. So.
No, let's see.
James, is it okay I record?
Alex is gonna do one.
Yay! All right.
Dean is gonna do one.
Yeah, I'll do one.
Deja and Jay.
So, how many cards are you doing?
You have to do
All right. All right. Talk about free will. Okay, watch out with your feet. Let's put it right here. Okay.
Well, I was already thinking about doing 4 anyway, so
All right.
he just pulled from the.
No, that's good. That's good.
All right. Cut the deck.
Am I cutting it twice or?
No, you just cut the deck. All right. Excellent.
Unless you want.
Jonathan, is that one of your cool shirts that you have?
Does it matter what card we do?
That you have on today?
Yeah, I bought this a while ago. It's like alchemical stuff.
Neat.
Okay, when you're ready, pick 4 cards. All right, first card is Ace of Wands, okay? Second card is, wow, King of Pentacles. Okay, a lot of rulership here. A lot of divine masculine energy, it looks like. Okay. Third card is the Page of Swords. And the last card is the Devil.
Oh no.
That's interesting.
Oh, it was nice knowing you.
All right, okay, so.
Is something tempting you?
Well, the devil isn't always a bad thing.
Well, let's see what the reading says, right?
Am I doing the first one?
Mike, he's in charge of that. Who's doing the first one?
It doesn't matter to me.
I guess it doesn't matter. Whoever feels comfortable.
Whichever
You want to
flows
do
the
the
best.
last one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do the second one.
All right, so you're up.
We're still doing seasons?
Yeah, it's just okay. All right.
Yes.
No problem. Just for your convenience.
Ace of Wands is usually about aces in general are new beginnings, so maybe in your past seasons you had some type of new journey that you started. It could have been something creative, because wands always make me think of anything associated with like fire, so like something creative, something you're passionate about, something that takes a lot of ambition and willpower. So something new that you started that you had to really commit to and like use your ambition and your willpower to move forward. Make sure you follow through with it. That's what I got.
Excellent.
Awesome.
All right, second card.
So pentacles are earth and like material things, and so like the king of pentacles would be somebody who mastered like the earthly material things that you were working towards, maybe from whatever you had in the first card that was like your creative, the ambitions that you went after, you had mastered some of it or all of it. Yeah, that's all I got.
Very good.
That's good.
All right. Who's the third person? Third card?
I guess me.
Okay.
Page of Swords. Yeah.
Make it easier for you.
Yeah. There's a type of leadership that initially like you're standing up for, that is like a mastery of the King of Pentacles, like she was saying, the material realms of networking. And this year you're standing up, you're like kind of taking a stand, dignified, yet not the quite a different type of knight.
Well, page is like the one that like assists the knight. They're not even.
Right.
It's like
Students?
they're
Right.
they're like
But
a
there
student.
is still a form of leadership, right? Or some type of.
They're learning. They're like an apprentice.
Okay.
An apprentice, yeah.
Okay.
And it's
And
page of
then-
swords, so think of swords and stuff.
And then I feel like there's some type of temptation that is dwelling on all of it, like in the existence, in the past, and the existence, and I'm not sure the complicated. I'm new to this of the devil, because we all have our impressions of the devil in all many different types of meanings. Like she was saying before, how bad it could be, but I'm feeling like a heavy, like a decision is coming, and there's something tempting.
Good.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, and the last card.
Okay, let's see. We're gonna crouch.
Yeah, if you want to flip them over.
Okay. Hello there.
Oh, there. Again.
Hi. Okay. So, I guess I'll just kind of tie it together. So I agree. Some sort of passion has come forward for you. You know, it's something that like sparked renewal in you in a way. Like it's like something you might not have realized was a passion of yours that kind of lit a fire in you. And you can see with the king that you took this passion and really, you know, mastered the, you know, earthly, I guess, ways of incorporating that. Like you're very like, you can create things and like do many things with this passion. And that's also led to you sort of wanting to learn more and being inquisitive and like, you know, wanting to really lean into the intellectual side of that. But also with this kind of, you know, new desire to learn, I feel like it's going to come with a lot of shadow work and like deep dives into like kind of the things that you kind of hold on to, and you know, maybe it'll require you to sort of find a balance in that as you let go of the notions you had before with all of this. I feel like these are together and this is just like there.
Yeah, it's just there.
Like it's just like right there.
Staring you in the face.
Yeah. But I think with all of this knowledge, it's like gonna allow for you to go deeper and like really, really uncover parts of yourself that maybe you might not have realized before. I have materialism. Like I feel like these two like also can kind of like.
I was thinking.
Yeah, because remember what
like these kind of
connects
go
to that.
together a little bit.
Think about.
If you don't mind me interrupting, because the King of Pentacles came out too, something that I kept hearing in my head was not to be a slave to your new material possessions. So like maybe you might find a lot of joy in like the
Your
things that
$500
you're
book
acquiring now. No, but like really anything, because it seems like whatever it is.
Sorry, guys.
It's okay. Like whatever it is that you started is bringing you a lot of success, and you're becoming even more curious about it for that reason. But I feel like the Devil card is sticking out so much is because you might have to, you know, like everything Jay said about shadow work too. But one of the things that might come up is learning not to be addicted or like become codependent on the material.
Something like this.
Yeah.
Remember, the devil connects to what zodiac sign, everybody?
Capricorn.
Capricorn's about what?
Hard work.
Hard working. So it's like not being a slave to the trappings of the material realm. You know, not being a slave to everything here, like physical stuff. Like get all this stuff. It's meaningless. It doesn't mean anything. The books, all of it's nothing.
Yeah,
It's you know, it's stuff, but it's just.
Like when I'm studying or whatever, and I'm like, oh yeah, let me look up something on it, and then all of a sudden I get sidetracked into YouTube, and then it's, you know, the like you said, the material kind of. But yeah, that makes sense.
That's the devil putting the chains on you and getting you down rabbit holes. It's good to research, but then it gets to a point where your research gets just too crazy to the point where it's not helping you. It's hurting you. You're not as focused. You're distracted into stuff that's not even gonna, you know. So it's
you can spiral like crazy on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Excellent, everybody.
Very good.
He always does that.
Check the time, right? Make sure we're, you know. All right, so we could do one more reading because it's not too late. So,
I said, AJ.
who would like to get a reading? Anybody? Yes.
You guys don't have the deep question you're just trying to figure out?
Yeah. No, it's one figure out anything.
Okay. So you want anything you're curious about? Come right up.
That's the second time the devil card has come up for me recently.
And what positioning in the same area?
Same position.
All right. So I was trying to tell you something.
First it was the Crowley deck, and then now it was the right weight.
So do you have like a question or something you want, or something you're curious about? Just think about it internally, right? And when you're ready, just let us know, and we'll pull some cards.
Okay.
Would you like 3 cards, 4 cards?
4.
4? Okay, good. All right. This time I will let Deja pick. All right.
Where's my...
Because my intuition told me that he wasn't here, so I'm like, someone has to pick. Yeah, so if you want to pick some people or gather up some volunteers. Tell them they get some snacks if they do a reading.
I hope it's muffins.
Yeah, I'm trying to look all nonchalant over here.
All right, so if you could please cut the deck. Okay.
Hey D, I think your recording is correct.
Okay, so pick 4 cards.
Okay. Does anybody want any muffins? They're
All right, right here, very good.
You're welcome. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I want it to fall.
I think your
It's all right.
recording stopped.
All right. Okay, all right. So the first card is the Knight of Pentacles.
Wow, it keeps coming up.
And for the first card too, so
Wow.
that's all right. We'll see. Second card is the Queen of Cups.
It's a collective.
Yeah, there's a lot of collectives today. The third card is the Ace of Pentacles. It's almost a similar reading, but there's some key differences. And then, of course, the last card is the Knight of Swords. All right. So let me just make sure they can see. Okay, it's the first card, second card, third card, and the fourth card.
So I picked James, D, Alex, and Jeanette.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna look at the whole thing really quick just to...
Very good. Very good.
Well, the whole thing reads a story of like the accumulation of knowledge. However, the first card, it kind of sticks out to me as like you're at a point where you're starting to figure out what you want and how to get in that way, but you're not there yet. And that's essentially like the simplest way I could put it, and the simplest way of reading it, but it's like we said, he has the one, so he knows like there's one objective, and there's one thing that you want, but you're not there quite yet, you know?
Very good. Nice job. Who's the second person? Second card?
D.
Oh, okay. Hold on 1 second. Yeah.
Can you see it? Okay. Oh, Queen of Cups. Yeah, Queen of Cups.
Ace. Yeah, Queen of Cups. Hold on 1 second. Sorry. Let's see what I can.
So cups represents.
It's the water, because I see the water here, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
water is one.
Flow. So
Emotions.
emotions.
Floating.
Floating.
It flows.
Right. And she's on her throne, so I'm feeling like she's got some power of balancing out the masculine. So where the knight is masculine and kind of running his own show, she's running her own show, but yet it's balancing. So there's a duality, but yet there's a balance. And you're like he said, you're seeking to find that balance within, and you're getting confirmations of the balances that you need to put into order for your life. That certain things that maybe you connect with, where you are, because right here the outcome is excited, right? So we just did a lot of work on the Knight of Swords. So I feel like if something's coming forward that you're going to be very thrilled about, in placement to the duality and the balance.
Excellent. Nice.
Okay.
All right. So the third card.
So I could talk about with the other readings, the aces are like the new beginning, and pentacles are earth and material things. And I feel like this one, because it has a garden underneath it, you're very grounded. And that's all I got.
For Ace of Pentacles, right? Okay, good. All right. Okay.
I'm waiting for her.
Yeah, because when
Can
you're
you
grounded, you have a good sense of energy about it. So I feel like he's
Can you?
thrilled about it.
Very good.
Right?
I'm trying to remember what you guys said so I could tie that into it. So the first card again. I'm not good at this thing now. No, I know, but it's just I haven't been here like for a long time. So when I see the Knights of Swords, I think of just if you trying to take charge.
Good,
of
yeah.
your life, but
Run with it, run with it, yeah. Run with it, you're doing good.
Swords is what?
I don't know.
Yeah. Thoughts?
And knights take charge, so you were onto something.
Yeah.
You just like keep going with that thought.
And it's like the
So I think with the Knight of Pentacles, how that's more like, I guess, masculine, and I guess you being the Queen of Cups, the Knights of Swords, to me, I feel like you're, I guess, trying to take, I don't know, I just, it's like you're trying to take ownership of your life, but at the same token, because of your other cards, like you are kind of restrained. I just don't remember what you guys said about the Ace of Pentacles. Only because I'm trying not to know.
Yeah, you're doing fine. You're doing good.
Going through, so I'm trying not to like go off of what I know, but yeah, I just get that you're trying to take charge. You're trying to start something new, but
That was good.
Very good, very good. And look at the knights too. This knight's looking this way. The knight, yeah, they're looking at each other.
There's
So
a balance in that.
there's a balance. There's an earth, right? Pentacles. There's intellect. You're balancing, right? The material, the intellect, right? Then you have water there too as well. Queen, she's balancing her emotions and creativity. And Ace of Pentacles, you know, that's really about the fourth world and creation, like manifesting something. Like you had an idea, a thought, and that's when you like it's in the real world, and that one. But Jay, do you want to step in, or Deidre, you guys want to help out too as well?
Sorry, we always do that. I know.
Do it in like
Let me get this
do it in like 4 sentences. You say a sentence and she goes, and you go. You know?
We'll bounce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like taking charge was a good way to sum it up
Mhm.
because it starts off with Knight of Pentacles, which is also about setting like a solid foundation. So he's not taking complete charge, he's just making sure he's good for when he finally takes charge. Like that's kind of how I see it. And then with you being Queen of Cups is like your, you know, kings and queens are usually like mastered whatever like that element is associated with. So water, cups, emotions. You're in a very like emotionally balanced place to take on the new opportunity that's being offered to you, and then it ends with you taking charge because you finally got, you know, that offer and you're ready. You have a solid foundation. So now you're seizing the opportunity. So that's kind of how I saw the story.
Mine's a little different.
That's very good. Nice job.
So I feel like for the Knight of Pentacles, there's an opportunity here that you're placing a lot of energy into, and that you're giving it the primary focus. Like it feels like you're locked in, and you're not seeing anything else aside from this one thing. And it's like, this is it. This is my thing. But I feel like as you know, move into the Queen of Cups and start to empower yourself and really feel into your emotions, understand them, and you know, just have this, like, I guess we said balance, like this ease of tapping into yourself and like expressing how you feel, it'll allow for this new opportunity to present itself. I feel like this is like holding you back. And I think that once this sort of empowerment, understanding how you feel comes in, it'll allow for this to come in and allow for, you know, the clarity to be like shown, allow for you to take charge and like be able to move on. So that feels like a move on card. I don't know, whatever this is, person, thing,
Feels like a move on.
it moves like, yeah, it feels like move on, like move forward, yeah.
With clarity,
With
right?
clarity.
Because like, okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
Exactly.
I
That's
could
reassurance
see-
in it.
I could also see how like the first card could be seen as being held back because sometimes it's not good to stay stagnant for too long, and that could be like a very slow moving card when you're setting your foundation, you're building your foundation, but you kind of stay in that stage for longer than you need to.
Yeah, I agree.
I kind of agree with him. I do. I agree with everybody, even though like Jeanette and I are friends. But you are both of like everybody sounds similar to each other, but you guys are right. I'm at a point where I don't, because we're recording, I'll be PG. No, I'm at a point in my life that I don't care anymore.
Okay.
And I will do what I see fit, and if nobody backs me up, I'm doing it whether they like it or not.
So you're taking your power. You're taking over. That's good.
But I still don't know my emotions yet, so kind of when it comes to the Queen of Cups, when everybody's saying that we're still dealing with emotions, yes, I am. I'm still dealing with it. But I'm going to do what I want.
That's it, you're moving forward.
Do what thou wilt.
You have major movement, and I feel that with the Queen of Cups.
Yeah.
That water is major. I'm a water sign, so.
I'm actually surprised that this came up.
That's movement too, right?
Yeah. No, but I'm surprised still because usually I'm very slow and I like to take my time and I have to like see everything, all scenarios first before I actually take charge of something. Or I will just let it go and I'll be like, F it, let me move on and let me just try something else until I figure out. But I'm surprised that this time there is something in my head that I want to do so bad that I'm doing it and I don't care about anybody anymore.
That's the spirit. Take control of your life. Take control of your life. All right, so we're going to take a quick 5-minute break, and then we'll do a guided meditation.
Is this your shawl?
Yeah. Shawl.
Is this shawl or a cardigan?
My first day of breaking my food fast.
Cardigan, I think.
Oh, either or.
Yeah, it's like day 4 of just nothing but foods. And now
What made you do that?
honestly, I was like really sick. I was super sick. I had like a crazy like virus. And I was like, all right, I'm just gonna like detox. And I just went and did clove and tea and nothing but fruit. succeeded. That was great.
They say like eat the white part of the high minerals.
Sure.
So when you're cleansing or detoxing, it's helpful to
Nice.
eat a little bit of the white along with everything. Yeah.
All right, so I just want to show you guys an upcoming event I'll be doing. June 15th, we're doing a Rosicrucian Salon that's across the street at the temple there. It's going to be on the Rosicrucian Manifesto, so if anyone ever is curious, interested in learning about what the Rosicrucians, who they are, and the 3 original documents printed in Germany in the 1600s, we'll be doing a deep dive into that June 15th to Sunday at 4:30 p.m. right across the street at the Masonic Lodge. All right? So let's get comfortable. Let's get some incense going. Let's get some popcorn. Let's get no. Sure.
What time is it, John? 4:30?
Yeah, before 4:30. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I tried some of those last time.
Those muffins are awesome.
Be
Thank
cold.
you so much.
Oh, good.
I'll have one after. Can you just pass
And they taste like real. This is berry on it, and it tastes like berry.
Yeah, I like it. It's really good. Thank
They
you.
taste
It's
berries?
berries. Yeah, it says mixed berries on it, and I'm like, it really does.
Remember you were asking the Knight of Swords for the Crowley deck?
Mhm.
It's actually he calls it Prince of Swords. Yeah.
Yeah, that one can be really tough to
So that's why it looks very
Oh, we have a lot of stuff.
abstract.
I like it. It's the use of the geometry.
And then Duquette's one is more ceremonial, like magic. These are called Enochian tablets,
Yeah.
and that's all I'm going to say. All right, so
Not the emerald tablets.
No.
Mm.
No, I'm kidding.
yeah, totally different. This is yeah.
Like a different type
Emerald
of
tablets.
emerald.
Emerald tablets is kindergarten compared to this stuff. Yeah. So all right, let's wait for Mike. Get comfortable.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's an interesting perspective.
Yeah, these are truncated pyramids. Yep.
It kind of looks like a chest plate that they wear.
Similar.
You know the.
As I'm gonna pass this around. Do you mind turning that light up?
That's all right. There you go.
Can you just lock that door behind you? Thank you.
B, can you just get a water bottle for my car, please? Oh yeah, he did call. He did call. Yeah, he did call. So, that's him. Okay. Yeah. So leave it unlocked until he comes in.
You could turn that little sensor off too, if you don't mind.
All right. Those of you that joined on live, we're going to be doing a guided meditation now to the Astral Temple. So sit tight.
Can you vacuum my car?
I'll probably drive off with this.
That's the perks, right? I consecrate this meditation with fire. All right, everyone get comfortable. Okay. Okay. Everybody, what? Okay, all right.
Shouldn't we wait for them to come in so it isn't interrupted?
I just realized that the music was still on. Sorry.
Oh, your friend's coming in?
Oh, yeah, I think.
Do you see him? Could you? Yeah, I guess we could wait. All right.
This is.
Tell me I said wait outside.
Oh, he's walking.
John, can you click that thing off, or DJ, so it doesn't keep making a noise?
We could do that.
It's like a little switch.
Where is it at?
Oh, I already turned it off.
It just went on again.
It did? Yeah, it did.
You heard it?
Well, no.
She's like, it did? Hello? All right.
Okay, do you know
What?
Thanks for reminding me. All right, hold on. I have time to break out the gong.
Oh, yeah.
You're just gonna stand.
You gonna sit there? We're doing a meditation now. You want to sit down if you want?
Let me share over here the thing. Oh, okay.
All right. Let's prepare ourselves, okay? Make sure your feet are flat on the ground. Hands on your laps. You can have your palms down or up. Make sure your back is as straight as possible. We're going to start by taking 3 deep breaths. Breathe in. And breathe out nice and slowly. Let all the cares of the world disappear. Breathe in. And breathe out. All the thoughts of procrastination, limiting beliefs. Breathe in. And breathe out. We'll start by descending 10 steps into our subconscious realm. As you go down each step, you'll see swords in front of you, adding up to 10. As you get down to the door, you'll see the symbol of Gemini. When you are ready, open the door. As you open the door and walk through, you see a beautiful garden in front of you. Start to walk on the path. And as you're walking, you see 2 angels and a lightning sword, a flaming sword stopping you from coming in. This is the Garden of Eden, the realm of Gemini, the Lover's Tarot card. The password to get in is the ruling planet of Gemini. Tell it to the angels and they'll let you in. As you walk in the garden, you see two figures in the distance. A male figure to the right next to a tree with 12 branches of flame, Adam, and a female on the left around a tree with fruit and a snake winding up the tree. Eve. And out of the clouds come an angel. In order for you to get a message from the angel, you must go through Adam, who must go through Eve, and Eve is the one that has the power to connect and communicate with the angel above. When you receive a message from them, you'll see in the distance a horse, a sword, and some armor. As you approach the horse, greet the horse and start to put the armor on, pick up the sword, have clarity and become the Knight of Swords. To harmonize with this energy of clarity, of protection, of movement, of intellect, we'll vibrate Aum 3 times, and we'll do it now. Inhale. As you go on your journey in search of the Holy Grail, you see your old self on the floor with 10 swords in your back, the old you of limiting beliefs, of being unsuccessful in everything. Now take the horse back to the door that leads up to sense reality. Fight off anything in your way.
Horseback riding, also known as equestrian riding, driving, or voltage horses. It's a popular activity enjoyed.
I was trying so hard.
Fight anything that distracts you, that's in your way, whether it's external, mental, physical. When you get to the door, get off the horse and thank it for its ability to take you on a journey of clarity. When you are ready, open the door and start to ascend the steps back to sense reality. As you come up to sense reality, start to wiggle your toes and your fingers, move your neck around. Prepare yourself to come back to this realm. When you are ready, open your eyes. That's all right, we'll just scratch your name out of the book of life. No problem. Oh, hey, what's up? How are you doing? All right, that concludes the meditation in the tarot class. Thank you, everybody, for coming.